While plenty of people are having fun at the Champlain Valley Fair, others in Vermont are facing the stark reality of having to clean up from devastating flooding.
Kat Veilleux is at the fair for us right now with a special guest. Hey, Kat.
Hi, yeah, it's absolutely true. While many of us are out here having fun at the fair, plenty of people in Vermont are still trying to rebuild their lives after July's devastating flooding. Joining us now is Michael Veilleux from National Life. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, National Life, of course, has been raising money for flood victims since basically the flooding happened.
Absolutely.
Just a couple days after, with pivoting the Do Good Festival to raise money. And that effort has continued, it sounds like. So what's the total so far?
Well, thanks for having me. And the total, as of this morning, $1,715,000 between all the donations, the money raised, the pledges, and of course our match of $750,000.
And that match that you gave, is that already in the hands
It is already in the hands of the Vermont Community Foundation. And my understanding is they've already started to put that out in the community to make it work.
So what sorts of things does the Vermont Community Foundation then do with that money? Who gets it?
Yeah, you know, it's given to organizations that are that folks can directly apply to for that money. So it doesn't go to actual individuals directly from the fund. It goes to the organizations that they would apply to.
And so talk about what happens with going from here. Are you still raising money?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, great point. I think the need is ongoing, right? We know that. And I think for folks who, and we absolutely are encouraging folks to continue to give, and you can do that by visiting the Vermont Community Foundation's website. And it's very easy to, the link is right there to give. And so we would absolutely encourage folks to continue giving.
National Life, though, not just doing the fundraiser, it sounds like you also have actual other efforts to help flood victims. Tell us a little bit about some of those. What are some of the unique ones?
Sure. We actually have the Montpelier Post Office doing their sorting of mail in our building. If you drive onto the parking lot, we actually have the Vermont DMV doing driving tests in the parking lot. In addition, we continue to store some vehicles and buses from the transit. Also, our facilities team is still out in the communities giving of their time. So a lot happening. A lot happening.
And why is it important for National Life to take some of those things on?
Yeah, you know, I think it's our responsibility. We're going to be 175 years old coming up in November. And we have been involved in our community ever since that day. I mean, we are committed to helping the communities that we do business in. And one of the ways we do that also is we give 40 hours of volunteer time to all of our employees. And I can tell you that during the flooding, our employees donated hundreds of hours to that effort.
So remind people, what can they do from here on out to help with this effort? It sounds like you don't go to the Do Fest website
yeah,
anymore.
the Do Good Fest. We actually have a Do Good Fest coming up in our other location that we operate in, which is in Dallas, Texas. So for right now, Vermont Community Foundation, go to their website. The link is there. Encourage people to continue giving.
Well, thank you so much for the work you've done to raise money for flood victims.
Thank you. Without the partnership of WCAX 92.9, the folks there, Mike and Mary in the morning, we would not have been able to do this. So thank you for being a part of it.
And we are happy to do our part. We'll have more information on our website with this story. And of course, at the fair here, if you are at the fair, there are tents and booths from FEMA and from SBA to help with outreach. So if you need their services, if you have questions for them, they do want to hear from you if you are coming up to the fair here anyway to enjoy the day. So something to consider as you're joining in on the fun at the fair here. For now, live at the Champlain Valley Fair, Kat Veilleux, Channel 3 News.